Here's a set of Ferrari turbos that I did a rebuild on. I'm going to show you a common problem with these. These are off of an F8. So I think it's probably around between 2016 to present is what these were on. The piston ring seals were bad on at least one of these, and then one of them also had a wastegate problem. So I'll insert a quick clip on what that looked like. And then I'll also show you what it looks like after I welded it up. For these, I also machined this plate for an O-ring so I could seal up the compressor housing without having to use silicone. It makes for an easy way to remove the cover and install it back on there, especially in case you need to remove or take the turbo back apart if there was some kind of mistake. It just makes it easy to go back and work with. These turbine housings are really good quality. They're like a stainless steel or have a nickel additive in it to prevent from having problems with high heat. They were welded completely solid, which I don't like that. And it seems like the common problem with these is going to be this weld cracking from when it compresses down. It seems to break. It's not strong enough. So I added a little bit to both housings onto the weld, so I'll make them a little bit stronger. But that seems like that's probably going to be one of the next common problems with the F8 turbos. These clearly don't have very many miles on it because the car is so new. This was on a race car, the Ferrari F8 Challenge. So, but still, they only had like 7,000 kilometers on them. So I think this is going to be a really common problem with these turbos. I'm thinking that this bushing and arm is also going to wear out because that's the same design that BMW had, where it's a vacuum setup and it sucks the valve closed. This turbo nearly looks the same. There's a slight difference in the left and the right turbo. I think it mainly has to do with the wastegate. Yeah, I guess it has to do with maybe the wastegate position. I don't know. Yeah, I think they do look different, don't they? Very similar, but one of the wastegate actuators points in the opposite direction. These are ball bearing too, so I think that's kind of neat. There are upgrades available for these. I know Pure Turbos does upgrades for these. I haven't come out with any upgrades for these, but it is an option. For the race car, we can't do that because the car is just going to be so fast, it's going to beat everybody else. It's going to be really obvious. Anyway, that basically concludes the Ferrari turbo problems that people are going to have. So if you have one of these problems, then you could always either contact us or I'll leave some links below for the parts to fix them.